Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Today we're going to cover Captain America issues 444 to 448. Stories written by Mark Waid and art by Ron Garney, which does a fantastic job. It's 90s as hell, with all the problems, all the good and the bad that 90s art had. At moments it feels a little rushed, a little bit choppy, a little bit sloppy, but in other moments it's really iconic. Like, there's a couple of illustrations of Cap that in this particular story arc that they feel like freaking timeless. Garney just did a really killer job, like when he put in a little bit of extra effort in the art department. So, and the story itself, it's pretty fun. We have, like, spoilers, we have Cap teaming up with Red Skull to fight the ghost of Hitler, sort of. So, without further ado, let's get into the story. In the first issue, Cap actually seemingly passed away in the previous story arc. He's dead. But we have a situation where we have a group of kidnappers that actually, they've kidnapped Bill Clinton. He actually appears in this story and other story arcs within this run. So it's sort of weird to see a sitting president in a comic book story. Because sitting president back in when this came out in 1996. So the police and the Avengers are sort of teaming up to try to control this whole situation, like right before Onslaught. So we're in that phase of Marvel. So that particular time of the Avengers, man, that was really rough. So what happens in this story is, like, one of the head police that's controlling the situation, because the kidnappers want to trade the president for Captain America. He's dead, and the police officer, while he's talking with the Avengers, like, what's the big deal about Captain America? Why is he so important? And so this just sort of gives us a excuse to give a recounting of what happened in the previous issues about Cap's death, how he was found floating suspended animation after the Second World War, what he means and stuff like that. Here's one of those first drawings. I remember seeing this particular Captain America illustration all over the place. Avengers swoop into action. They stop the kidnappers. All the kidnappers have these, like, gigantic mandroid armors, but they're no match for the Avengers. And so they save the day. And what happens is, on the last page of this particular story, we discover Cap's body is encased in ice. So we know that we know for sure that Cap's back. He's going to be alive. Look at all the covers of these particular issues are so iconic too. Like, Ron Garney did a really good job. I just love these covers, especially these two. He just kills it. So what happened? Bill Clinton at Captain America's funeral. It's sort of weird to see which characters are taking Cap's coffin. We have Bill Clinton, seemingly Matt Murdock, Daredevil. They don't have too much history together. Probably Black Widow here. We have Ben Grimm. Quicksilver, maybe? It's sort of weird. So we see Captain America. He's brought back from the dead. He got a blood transfusion. Something in the previous story. I don't remember very well the previous story arc. It's back when Cap used that big bulky armor, and I think his superhero serum was killing him, and his blood was all wrong. So he gets a blood transfusion, brought back from the dead. He discovers that one of the people involved with bringing him back from death's door is Sharon Carter. So before Cap can catch up with Sharon, where she's been all this time, a bunch of crazy scientists with bows, sticks, and nunchucks barge into the room, trying to take Cap down. Cap discovers that his super soldier serum is not in his system anymore, so he tries to throw his shield, just falls on the floor. He's easily subdued by the scientist, and Sharon Carter tells Cap, it's like, hey, they're with me. They help you and bring you back from the dead. We're working with this mysterious benefactor who's obviously going to be Red Skull, because something really bad is going down, and you and him are the only ones that can stop this whole terrible situation. What we discover is that Red Skull's blood is the blood that helps save Captain America from dying. What we discover is that there's this weird cult, a Nazi cult called the Cube Cult. Got their hands on the Cosmic Cube. They're altering reality, And what happened is, back in the day, Red Skull would team up with Hate-Monger, who was actually used to be Hitler. I don't remember if it was Hitler himself or a clone of Hitler with his consciousness within that clone. So Red Skull didn't trust this Hate-Monger and captured him within the Cosmic Cube. But what's happening is the Cosmic Cube is actually starting to alter reality itself. And with help of this cube cult, they're going to take over the world. Everything's going to become Nazi. Everything's going to be terrible. And Red Skull is not happy with this because it seems that Hitler probably has a big grudge against him capturing him within the Cosmic Cube. So he needs to team up with Cap to stop the situation. We get a lot of action of Cap battling against this cube cult. Discovered that Sharon Carter, back in the day, she was captured or left behind enemy lines. She was stuck in some weird conflict. It's nondescript where she was all this time, but she was like sort of working as a mercenary and as a spy, and did a lot of things she wasn't too proud of. She crossed paths with the Red Skull, started working together, trying to resolve this dilemma with the Cosmic Cube. One of those like classic Captain America illustrations. I remember seeing a lot of this drawing all over the place. Like this illustration in particular, it's really awesome. So Cap and Skull battle through hordes and hordes of these cube cult guys. They seem really tough to defeat. Cap saves Red Skull's life. It's like, okay, we're even, Steven. I'm not going to save your life anymore. And what happens is that in this particular moment, Cap, without realizing it, gets trapped within the Cosmic Cube. This is part of Red Skull's plan. Because Red Skull's plan, even though it's crazy convoluted, is to get Captain America captured, trapped within the Cosmic Cube, and within the Cosmic Cube, battle Adolf Hitler, defeat him once and for all, and get captured himself within the Cosmic Cube, leaving everything perfect for Red Skull to take over the world and use the Cosmic Cube himself. So we get sort of like a recounting of Captain America's history and his life. And what happens is Cap is about to enter Hitler's bunker, take him down once and for all, but the spirit of Bucky, or Cap's consciousness or something, tells him, hey, Red Skull's going to screw you over. He wants you to do this. And Captain America realizes it's a trap, goes back into the main reality, kicks Red Skull's ass. And look at this illustration. Like, this is awesome. This is an epic drawing. Ron Garney, again, just really kills it in this particular issue. They get into their final showdown. Red Skull makes a run for the Cosmic Cube. Cap cuts off his arm, and Red Skull like vaporized and turned to a shadow. This shadow is going to have a lot of fun further down the line. So this is my video on Captain America teaming up with Red Skull to fight Hitler, sort of the ghost of Hitler. We don't see him actually in this whole story, except for one image of him. So I hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time. Bye.